Anybody get it in? Anybody fuck?
Whoa. Yep, I knew this was coming. This is ghetto. It's like, what is my dare going to be?
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're gonna talk about Love Cabin, season 1, episode 2. I think this episode confirmed like the direction Ray J wants to go with the show.
Let Athena look in your pants and tell us what she thinks about it.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail!
He's executive producer, so he does have a little bit of influence and control. Obviously, he's the host. Ray J, I think you might need to get laid. And if you are, girl, what's going on? Because this is freaky deaky. This is freaky deaky on another level. Like, girl, we're over here opening up pants and touching, smelling. The smelling part was just like, I could have a feel, and the feel part would have been just like, ooh, you know, enticing. But the smelling, why do I need to smell? Ray J, you're freaky as fuck. Like, Ray J, you're freaky. Freaky. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Enjoy the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, secure it, the bag.
Like I said, this episode, like I'm engaged because I can't. Everything that I think is going to happen, it does not happen. So I'm engaged with the show because it's captivating. But nothing of importance happened this episode besides all the couples going off having like mini dates. But it seemed kind of weird how they had the dates, because it's just like Thanos had the same shirt on from yesterday. Camo and Chloe over here were during the daylight. Thanos and Kira was over here at nighttime. Trap and Athena during dusk. Like, it was just different time. Maybe they was doing one-on-one, one camera crew. I don't know. So all the men are basically talk about last night. They were just like, yeah, you know, I was trying to cop a feel, I was trying to do this, I was trying to do that, but you know, we just chilling, nothing too crazy. It was what it was. Sheila was just like, yeah, you know, me sleeping beside John, he's cool, but he farts while he sleep. And she was like, it's a big turn off because it stinks. I'm just like, do we have to know that?
You stanky butt ass nigga.
But whatever. So she's over here just like, she's not really feeling it, right? But like, we're gonna talk about these solo dates. So I think the first person that went on a solo date, Chloe and Camo, he's talking to her saying, oh, you look so cute, like I really like your hair, I really like your vibe, like you really smart, blah 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 blah. She's just like, okay, he's just going off of the physical, he's not going off of really like anything else. So she was like, I'm really trying to see who else I can vibe with and just like navigate that as well. But she was like, so far I'm happy, I got what I wanted. Tall, dark, and handsome, that's what I wanted. So she got what she wanted, I guess. But I think she still has interest with John. I think John. So they do, like, you know, everybody's kissing. So they kiss at the end. I think, and the way it seems very choreographed. It seems talk, hug, kiss, next couple. Right. So Desi and Michael, they go out for, you know, a little walk in front of the house, and she basically let him know, like, you know, I like you, I think you're really cool, I like your vibe, but I think the way that you know, we made out last night for the challenge, like, it was very performative. And he was like, oh, let me show you again. So they kissed again. She was like, okay. I think she meant it was performative because you picked her up and you did the extraness. Performative. But also, she was just like, you know, I just want to let you know, just be straightforward. You know, she was saying in the confessional that she's nervous about telling him that she has interest in Trap Yayo. So she was just like, yeah, you know, I'm kind of feeling Trap. I'm trying to want to get to know him and explore that. He was like, okay, you know, I understand. That's cool. So she was like, is there anybody else that you trying to explore? He talking about nails. All right, Brian and Nisa, they sit down and they're basically talking. And Nisa's kind of on the edge of the situation, and Brian really feeling Nisa. He was just like, you know, you're really gorgeous, you're really cute. I'm happy that I'm in a couple with you. I just hope that we can stay together. Woo woo. Nisa's just like, yeah, you know, Brian's really cool. It just seems like he's not my typical type. Blah blah blah. he was like, "Oh, can I get a kiss?" And he's a very like passionate kisser. He likes to use tongue. Like out of everybody that I've seen kiss, like everybody else does like these pecks. Like he's using tongue. Like he's making out. I'm just like, okay, like he's really put it all out there. Thanos and Kira, I don't think they fit. Just like Camo and Chloe, I don't think they fit. But to Thanos, and I think he doesn't. She's not his typical type, and she's coming off as like I'm so shy, I'm this, I'm that. I don't think that's how she is. But I'm gonna go look at her social media because I feel like, who is the real Kira? If
I hadn't fallen asleep, I would have caught the ball, and we would have won. Do you understand?
Sheila and John, they already locked in. But I'm like, y'all locked in too fast. So explore, switch it up, figure it out, right? So they go down to the beach and they're over here having like this little bonfire. Was what it was, nothing too crazy. Everybody's drinking, everybody listening to music, they're having a good time. They're over here dancing, twerking, the normal stuff that we know people do. So Ray J walks in and the music, Ray J is going to be, as Carlos King would say, the force multiplier. He's the person brought in to create this drama, to push the storylines forward, to make this shit messy.
I'm the last one standing, now I remain.
I know this nigga ain't just throw rocks in the air.
John was in his confessional. He was like, yeah, seeing this man Ray J, I know he's about to come in and cause mess. He gonna see us all smiling, see us all having a good time, and what the first thing on his brain is gonna be mess. You're messy. So Ray J's like,
what's up, guys? How y'all doing? Y'all doing good?
Everyone's like, yeah, we're doing good, Ray J. What's up? What's up? What's up? And Ray J was like, yeah, I feel some type of way. He's like, I feel like the couples, they need to be, I feel I got it wrong. Did y'all fuck last night?
What?
Anybody get it in? Anybody fuck?
Wow.
They were like, huh? He said, didn't any of y'all fuck last night? And y'all get it in? They're like, no. He said, so none of y'all fucked? I'm like, Ray J, they literally met. It's not even 24 hours, which is the crazy part. They met 11 hours ago. No, they ain't over here just knocking sheets. Maybe Trap would, but no. So Ray J was like, yeah, I think I made a mistake. We got to switch some stuff up. He said, well, tonight we're going to play a game. And the game's called Savage Truth or Strip. I always feel like Ray J be low key peeping like who he trying to take.
Savage truth or strip?
Now, baby, this ain't the game your mama played at summer camp.
Because when Athena got up, he definitely took a look. He was like, I'm like, you the host. Eyes up here, right? So the Savage Truth and Savage Truth and Savage Truth or Strip. So basically, he let us know like somebody's gonna leave tonight. The boy's gonna vote and the girl's gonna vote that someone's gonna leave. Low key, at the end of the episode, I'm gonna let y'all know who I think is gonna leave. It just makes the most sense, but we're gonna talk about it. So they start with Thanos and Kira, and he was like, you know what, Kira, I want you to go over to Trap. He asked her like, who would you, if you had to sleep with somebody, who would you sleep with? She was like, oh, I would sleep with Trap. And I was like, girl, right answer, because I seen and but she was like, it was Trap. So Ray J was like, okay, go over and show me what you would do to him. I'm like, this nigga is horny.
Stop pissing me off.
Here we go.
Honestly, so he was like, perform. So she goes over to Trap. Athena stands up and she like gets on top of him like missionary style. Well, she gets on top of him like cowgirl style. And they start kissing. And Ray J was like, that's what you do? Like, what are you doing? Like, I didn't say kiss, I said show how you will perform. So Trap pick her up, he turns her over, missionary style, and he starts doing a little wave, do all this. Ray J was like, okay, whatever. He said, Athena, go over to Thanos. So Athena was like, okay. She had that lift, child. So I want to talk about Athena and Trap's combo real quick because I think it was important. He let her know that he got 2 baby mamas, 4 kids, and they talked about like the comments about intellect being dumb. And
You play guys too though, off the way you look. Cause you look
like
like
a
you have no, you look like you got options.
he was just saying like, it's not that I want you to be dumb, but he was just like in the conversation like being like a know-it-all, something like that. But my whole thing is just like, regardless of the fact, you have to be very careful with the words that you use because it could be deemed disrespectful. So she go over to Thanos and Ray J was like, well, Athena, Thanos, show me how y'all get down. So Athena, she's over here just, you know.
Crazy, woo!
All right, Thanos. That's what I'm talking about, Thanos. That's what it is.
That's what they doing. I'm just like, yeah. Y'all saw that recoil? I might be gay, but Athena, she built too nice. He was like, look inside his pants, see how big he is. She's like, okay. So she looks in his pants. He's like, shit, like, it's cold outside, so you know what it is. When it's cold, they come up to warm up. So he was like, I had to look at her just a little bit so I can get, you know, go from a to a So she was like, put her hand in, you know, doing, mind you, he said, look, she cupped. So she was just like, okay, it's nice, it's nothing crazy. Why did Ray just say, now smell your hand?
And it smells good.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail. Period.
I'm like, so this is what makes it from freaky to nasty. Because what do you mean smell your hand? No. She was like, smells good, smells good. Girl, what? Just think it was funky. Like, girl, it probably take 45 days to get off your hand, girl. John and Sheila. They matched John up with Athena and put Thanos with Sheila. They were like, Sheila, truth or dare? And she was like, dare. He's like, okay, show your titties. She was like, okay. So she opened up, you know, she showed her tittle bitties. And from what I saw, girl, yeah. They look nice. But then told Michael, he's like,
My name's Miguel.
we get it, extra ass nigga. We get it. Kellen Trap told him to come up, and I said, this is freaky as hell, because you said to.
Oh my God, y'all, I'm gigging.
But kids should not be watching this. This should be 18 and up. Kids should not be watching this at all. So that happened. And, you know, she paired up with Thanos. Cool. So now they're like, Chloe, this in the episode. They say, okay, Chloe, I want you to go around every guy, look and feel on their junk and rate it from biggest to smallest. So she's like, oh God, grandma, turn the TV off because it's about to get spooky. Okay, she over here tie her hair up. She said, let's do it. So I think she first went to, who was it? She went to Camo, then she went to Michael. And he's like, smell your hand, smell your hand. I'm like, Ray J, like, what is up with the smells? Like, girl, we already got taste, touch, smell. Girl, what else? Do this to the ear? Like, what are we doing? Like, I don't got time. So she was like, oh yeah, everything is fine, fresh and clean. And then Ray J was like, who's bigger? Cut. So I'm just like, what the fuck? It just seemed like, it just freaky deaky. That's it, it's freaky deaky. However, I do feel like the couple should switch up. I do. They're all supposed to be voting next episode to see who's gonna go home. Unfortunately, I think Kiara, I think you gotta go. I think this might not be like for you, and especially as freaky as these niggas about to be. She seems like Starfish, and she might not be, like I said, but that's what it seems. And then next episode, Sheila and Desi get into it, and it seems like Sheila pops on Desi. I don't know what that's about, but that confessional definitely led to the fact that it seems like Sheila might be hating. But she came on to online and said that, you know, stuff was chopped and screwed, and I'm not hating on her.
I wanted to address the commentary regarding Desi when I said that I felt she's above everyone. I think people are thinking I was saying that when she was describing her type. It had nothing to do with that. And I think you guys will start to see what I'm talking about when the next couple episodes come on. I could see how I sounded like a hater, but I promise I'm far from that. And yeah, so stay tuned. And yeah, those are the things I wanted to address.
But y'all will see what's gonna happen. So we'll see what's gonna happen. But let me know what you guys think. I'm still enjoying this ghetto ass show, but it's engaging. Tia, super funny. But y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black View. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let it God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This Sour Candy all I really asking for. Now I got to go.